So, with Trails for Daybreak coming out, you might be wondering, oh, I wonder what this series is about, and can I start here? Well, we'll get to that answer in a bit. But first, I need to, tell you about the Trails series. Trails series is, well, it's a big old franchise of games, with all of them all being connected. Now, you might be overwhelmed by that and stuff, but where can you start? Well, I would say there's four starting points to this massive series that you can actually pick toward. And I would say all of them has pros and cons. So, we're going to go by three, starting point, one by one. Let's start with Trails in the Sky. Trails in the Sky follows the story of Estelle Bright and Joshua Bright, and it's the very first game in the entire series. Now, what are the pros about this? Well, first, it's the first game in the series, but also it's the beginning of everything. So not a lot of the stuff you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about the previous games that come out before it or stuff like that. And you will be coming back to this game at one point, or just watch a walkthrough on YouTube. I don't really care. And I'll say it's a pretty decent story. My big now let's go with the cons. There's a lot of cons for this. I'm trying to go straight to cons. The game is pretty boring. It takes forever to get. You have to wait to get to the last parts of the game, and you're like, oh, this is pretty interesting. There's that, and then the gameplay is very bare bones. It doesn't have all those quality of life changes, all that stuff that makes the combat really interesting, like in the previous games, or like the older game, the newer game. I keep messing up. I'm gonna keep all this stuff in because it's funny. Now, Trials from Zero. This is one starting point I do not recommend because it's way too connected to the previous games, Trails in Sky, Trails in Sky SC, and Trails in Sky Third. And due to that, I don't recommend it instantly. Just don't do Trails from Zero. Okay, Trails of Cold Steel game I actually recommend going first. One of the two games I actually recommend going first. Gameplay is fun. You get to introduce a lot of characters, and it'll grab you in very fast due to how the game starts. Now let's go to Trails Through Daybreak. Oh, the cons. I forgot about the cons. The cons I would say is if you can't handle, you're worried about what's going on. Like, oh, you won't notice, few little Easter eggs and stuff like that. But that's completely fine to a newcomer. You'll come back to that game one day again and say, oh, that's an Easter egg I know about. Trust Through Daybreak. Pros. Really good game. Really good starting point. You won't, of course, it has the same plot as Shows of Cold Steel, not knowing Easter eggs and stuff like that, but it doesn't really matter to a new player. Gameplay. Really good gameplay. Really fun. Flaws and cons. Music is not that good. It's the only game in the series I'll say it doesn't have that good music. I also go to Trails in the Sky because there's only like one or two soundtracks in that game that are really good. Really good. I actually do recommend starting here. Also, it's the other game I actually recommend starting. Now that's quick to the point and stuff like that. I'm just gonna go just quick to the point because I don't want people to feel overwhelmed for like a 2 hour video. So that's my takes on it. If you have your own thoughts and stuff like that, you can give them to me. I don't even care if you actually watch walkthroughs of these games because I love this franchise. So that's also a thing you do, and I'm not going to judge you for it. Everyone can enjoy the game in any way they want. So with that, I'm going to end that there, and hopefully you have a nice day.